Yo guys, Joe here. I know this video is gonna like no views, but I kind of wanted to do it. So you remember this video? And yes, I'm flash forwarding or flashbacking to this frame of Lego characters because I don't have it up anymore. As you can see there, in that video, I said this: if this video gets over 10,000 views and over 10,000 likes, I will actually try to outdo this company. Now, obviously, that video didn't get enough views or likes, or I don't remember what I said, but I thought to myself, hey, I could make something probably better. Unfortunately, we're gonna do a price comparison at the very end of this video, and you will see that it was a bit more expensive than it. So the feature here is, yeah, this is not a wall plug. Let me actually give you guys kind of a view there. So that's kind of what it looks like. Pretty cool. I did have a 9 volts hooked up to with a battery thing, but that was I think way too much power, because like look at. So how I did that was I just soldered that on there, and you can kind of see I ran it like that each shelf there, because you can see there I've got the wires coming out. So that wall sits flush, but this wall doesn't, and that is because some of these boards are warped in this direction, like this. They're warped this way, and unfortunately, after trying to fix that and or going through literally almost 100 boards at like Home Depot or Home Hardware or whatever it was where we got it, yeah, that was not happening. And yes, the backboard is screwed into the studs, which is why you see huge gaps. Technically, I could have put another screw there, because that would have been the 16 inches on center there and there. You probably all are wondering too, like I said, there's a bit of a gap. Why don't I just screw into there? Well, the wooden stud is like right here where I hung up this one, so this would just go into the drywall, and this amount of force to push it in place would rip the screw out of the wall. Here's the Lego Star Wars characters. You will see I kind of put them in release of order of like when they were released in order, and I just went through, put all of them in order of release. I'm not sure if I got them all 100% correct. The Star Wars kind of theme works there. I did move those up. I don't know if I pointed that out on the first scene, but yeah. So there it is for that, and we'll move on. Alright, so the next set is up. You saw Star Wars. Now we have, I'll show later, like I said at the very end. So now we got the Indiana Jones, the Harry Potter collection, SpongeBob, Minecraft, the Hidden Side. I think those are the Power Miners or Miner Power or something like that. Alpha Team. I think Aqua Zone characters. Atlantis characters. And then we got my superhero ones. And then we have space. There we go. We're kind of starting to run out of room, but I still have a bit there. So yeah, there are all of the collectible minifigure series there up. A few other added things, a few little bit of adjustments. You can see I have those all ready to go. Just want to do another progress here. Yeah, this take me way longer because of being so particular, as I'm arranging characters from year. So I'm using Bricklink and setting the minifigure category as for year released. Yeah, being very picky. Down to the final bin. I don't think I'll get these up because these are just the generics. Getting close to being done. Getting close. As you can see, I gotta put in a few more. Oh yeah, like I said, I almost forgot to film. So there's just like these left. Few there, and then there's just all these bigger things that are gonna go on the bottom, all like the brick built Star Wars kind of things from different sets and everything. I'm getting there. I definitely won't be able to fit the city characters in. I'll see at the end, but yeah. Dang, it almost like totally fits in frame if I do like one of these, but I know this probably does not look very good, but for quality wise. But yeah, so I'm now gonna show you guys each individual one, and yes, I have to stand on a stool because it's pretty high up. So I'm not gonna name them all off because obviously I don't know, but you'll notice a lot of the older droids, well, these actually old droids actually aren't too bad. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, oh, and these empty spots are for characters that I still haven't got the final parts for. And here we come to the Qui-Gon Jinn section, where there's like multiple Qui-Gon Jinns, because I have like 3 or 4, because like multiple sets back in the day had them. There's like R2. That's like the tech dude for like the A-Wing and stuff. Another empty spot for a character. There we go. We can kind of see like these characters. Yeah, we got them. Got them Ewoks, multiple Tusken Raiders, the rare Jango Fett now, Obi-Wan, Anakin in the back, the Snowtrooper, pilot Chewbacca. A lot of these guys. Okay, yeah, that lighting I like. Oh god. Yeah, I put all these in order of like year release and stuff. So now we get to the more messed up droids. As you can see, him man, look how loose he feels. Look at, and then yeah, so especially this dude's head also. Yeah, so a lot of older droid arms and the leg pieces like there snap over the years because of, well, it gets, we got, see, look at the dude, my dude in the back is messed up. There's my misprint, as you can see. Let me try to zoom in there. There's a tiny little dot. That was a misprint. This Chewbacca, if you notice, it's also a misprint, because you can see the sash there is not correctly not not correctly placed. Dang, I need to like drink some water or something. But yeah, more super battle droids. Another General Grievous without cape. And then is the guard, kind of more newer clone rocket, I think, droid or something. Another empty spot for it. So there's only 4 actual Jango Fett characters ever made. Why am I zooming in? And then the newer Chewbacca, Guido or something like that. The Emperor's back there, Jawa. And then we get to the more newer, recent characters like 2015. There's like Finn, Rey, some Christmas ones, Yoda, Snowbacca. That is the last Jango Fett that was released. Oh, and you're probably like, well, Josh, why can't I comment on this video? Well, mainly because this is like for kids video, so no comments. I have to put it as for kids or I'll get like in trouble. So that's the end of the Star Wars. Now time for Indiana Jones. And yes, I have 8 Indiana Joneses because each set has Indiana Jones. So yeah, we got the Crystal Skulls, Indiana Jones holding one of them. There's their mistake. The Shia LaBeouf character ruined the movie. I'm joking, by the way. I'm joking. Or am I? Oh boy. There's my Minecraft section. Not too many. I have like the Creeper stuff there. And then now we get to the superhero section. I only have a few. I like that Mysterio one. There's a Thanos, Carnage. And then we get to the very classic Harry Potter with the old gray. I know it's hard to see here because it doesn't look like old gray, which funny enough, some of the older gray, if it aged correctly, it's very hard to kind of tell the difference. And then you have, yeah, so then you got them Harry Potter, you have glow in the dark, Voldemort. I love that print for Snape, or not Snape, whatever his Malfoy's dad, or I think was what it was. And then there's my Headless Nick glowing. There's those weird ones. So now we have the Night collection. I got the green, red, the blue, purple. Look at all that there. And I know some of them are hard to see, but I just kind of had to do it like this. And then there's like the Dwarves Mine stuff, ninja stuff. And then I think it's called the Hidden Side. Those characters are kind of cool. And then you have Ninjago, which I have the 2 ghosts. Oh, you can't even see Jack Diddley. Yeah, so you have the 2 ghosts and then just the straight up ninja there. And then we get to the space, the like 1990s space kind of characters. And there's newer ones, not too many. And then here is the Aqua Zone, I think. Yeah, and then we get to, I think, the not Aquas. I don't remember these. I know these are different franchise, and then these are different too. You have that old gray kind of one there, and then you have the Atlantis. That's, I think, Alpha Team. This is Dino Attack. All of these characters are the Dino Attack characters. Then you got SpongeBob before the Squidward model build, or yeah, before his head was like custom, because before it was not custom. And then there's the studio characters. I think the Pharaoh kind of one. I don't remember that series. This one's like the weird back in time thing. The Miners or something. The Pirates, not Pirates of the Caribbean, the One Off, the Island, the Racer, the Legends of Chima, I think, characters, and that. And then I'll be back because I'm running out of film. And then now we have the collectible minifigure series. So there's like the Alien, the Simpsons characters, and then basically these are by season of like again like year release seasons and stuff like that of what characters I have. I have like two of those. I got two duplicates of that. Mickey Mouse, the corn dude. I think that was a more rarer one, the dude with the double pistols there. And then the Batman Arkham. That was a cool one there. And then you have the Steamboat Willie. Both of those. Another Abraham Lincoln. Which I think, oh yeah, I did show that one with Abraham Lincoln. Here is the Wizard of Oz characters. Well, it was that one season. And then we come to the end, and here's the Lego Movie characters. And then here's Dimensions. I do have one of their characters, just the base is missing. And then we get to the very bottom. This is all of the brick-built Star Wars ones. So we have the very beginning, the Droidekas with the old brown, old gray, and the old dark gray. And you have those little droids there. This Droideka model, I think, was just awful that they made. Like, I could have done something better, but yeah. That was an older one, though. That was from, like, 2005 or something. So, yeah, they did do a little better. Then you have, like, these interrogation drones or something. And then we have, yeah, see, over the years, it's getting a little better. Then you have this from, I think, the Clone War series, the Droideka Sniper. So that was a very interesting one. Another one of the Mandan Fandan, those weird creatures, or those weird robots. And then more kind of drones and stuff. This, I don't know what the heck. The Droideka model was like, that one was a weird one. There's like another Christmas one, the Gonk droid or something. Then we just get the straight up robotic stuff from, I think, Old Space, I think. And then that was like a power miner or miner set or something like that. And then here's all the buildable Minecraft kind of characters there. I'd have to like, no. Yep, there went all my pop figures there. So yeah, that's all the buildable. And then we get to the really big characters like that from the very old Harry Potter one, Philosopher's Stone, the Dwarves Mine kind of character, the Thanos collection I have. And that's it. That is pretty much it. So let me try to get like that thumbnail shot. So I'll do like one of these. Or I can just or I can just entirely go back out. So let's try to get them double lightings going on. So I get a good photo there. Yep, almost done. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm try to get like a view from like download. That doesn't look good. Believe it or not, that's not all the characters. Yeah, I ended up putting these here. There's actually not that many characters remaining for the city. This is just city and very all city stuff is in there. So the price of the frame that I purchased, total amount was that much, including shipping. Yeah, I'm not joking when I say the minifiguredisplay.com, their frames take like 6 to 8 months. That was ridiculous. Holds 112 minifigures. Then we get to mine. Yeah, so I kind of wrote down all of pretty much everything. The total was $314. So, yes, they beat me in price, but that's the only category they beat me in, as when we get to time, it took about 7 hours to put all that together. Mine can fit 504 minifigures. I destroyed them again in the amount of minifigures, and so in a calculation, it would take nearly, you would have to buy 5 of those frames, and that would get about, yeah, what I wrote down there, 560. So, yeah, and the total price would be 800, probably $900, including more shipping, or depending on where you live. So in reality, the question is, was it worth making my own frame for this? And the answer is yes, because my frame, the quality was good. You know, it still makes me mad that it cost that much and it was that cheap. Like, the plexiglass was super cheap, the backings were cheap, some of those tabs broke off, only using it like once. The minifiguredisplay.com, their quality is not very good. It just is not worth buying it. I would advise, even if you have like what I have, and that is, I literally have almost no tools. I just, you know, got the miter box. You know, it's just a box with a slot in it to cut 90-degree angles. The only thing I used to build this was a drill. We pretty much cut everything by hand, did everything else, I screwed in everything. So in reality, it would be easier to make your own. You save about this $572.35 total, and the difference of is you get 392 more minifigure spots, and you save 8 months of waiting for the frame. So once again, I destroyed them. That company, minifigure.com, they're probably gonna be pissed off, but I don't care. That I think is probably over 500 to 600, and that's, like I showed, not even all of them. There's still the other drawer filled with them. I don't know what I'm going to do, because you can see here, I literally almost ran out of room, because there's probably only 20 remaining spots up here, and then that's it. The lights, like that, yeah, you can't see jack diddly with those lights. Even with, wait a second, okay, you can see near the head. Okay, you know what I'm noticing on camera? Look at how some of those lights look. You notice, like, that light looks a different color than that. I don't know, it does look like that in, wait, no it doesn't. See, that's really weird. Some of the lights look more white than yellow, but in real life, I can't really tell. And yeah, see, you can barely even see the lights on there. That was my bad, but I was trying to, you know, save that money. And use what I could find, because those lights were like lights my sister had, and those were like junked. So yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's enough talking. Thanks for watching, and just like always, oh man, that's a lot of brightness. I'm gonna be burning my eyes. That's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, people. Peace. Yeah, not exactly sure what everyone's still doing here. The video's over. It's done. This is like the outro, because there's nothing else to see. It's over, it's done. So everybody can now switch off to another video.